how's it going? Today I'm going to teach you this. I don't even really know what it's called, but basically what happens is you braid your hair so that it kind of looks like you have bangs. And it's a pretty cool hairstyle. It looks a little funky on me, so when you guys master this hairstyle, make sure you send me pictures because I want to see how it looks on you because it's a little freaky on me, but I think it's really fun and I want to show you how to do it because you can totally use it in like different up styles and stuff like that. So if you want to do like a really edgy updo on someone or even on yourself, this will be a really fun technique to learn. Basically all it is just a French braid, but you're just adding from one side and it's going to look like you have bangs. So if you're interested in how I do this technique, make sure you keep watching and I'll show you how it's done. Alright, just a few things before we get started. You're going to need an elastic band, like just a little tiny elastic band, and also you're going to want to know how to do the basic French braid. So if you don't know how to do a basic French braid, make sure you check out my video on how to do the French braid, and this will make this come a lot easier to you. Okay, so to get started, we want to part our hair in a very, very deep side part. So I'm going to start even like right about here, and take it to about here. Take out a section. So it's like a really deep part. So I'm going to set this section aside. Okay, so now that we have that sectioned off, we're going to start the braid on this side. It just depends on which way you want like your bangs to go. Like I'm kind of doing mine to the right, but if you want to do it to the left, you can totally do that too. Just make sure the part is way deeper on that side. Okay, so I'm going to start by taking a section of hair. I'm going to take a vertical section. So normally, like when we French braided our bangs, we were going this way, but now we're going to bring all the hair down in this direction. So I'll take a vertical section here. Separate it out and separate it into 3 parts. Okay, then just like any other one, I'll start it off with a few basic braids. So crossing. Okay, right about there is good. Okay, now we're going to get to the point where we start adding hair, and we're only going to be adding from one side, obviously, because there's no hair like on the opposite side. So we're going to be adding from the top, and I'm going to take pretty thin sections. Okay, so I just added a section from here, and added it to my 3rd strand. And then when I braid it, I want to make sure that I'm leaving enough slack to get it to right about above my eyebrow. Okay, so now I've added this section of hair here to this 3rd strand. Now I'm going to braid once, twice, and then start to add again. Very small sections up here. So I want this to come a little bit lower, so I'm not going to pull it as tight as I did the last one because we want it to have a nice little shape to it. So I'm going to go 1, 2, and then I'm going to add again. And the way to know that you're adding hair to the right strand is the strand that you need to be added to is going to be really thin because you've just added to the ones before it. So 1, 2. Okay, now I'm going to start to bring it up a little bit so that it goes above my eyebrows and doesn't drop too low. So I'm going to add the strand, pull it a little tighter, braid 1 and 2. Add again, and I want to keep it at that same level. So I'll I'll keep it at the same tension that I had at the last one. So braid 1, 2. And again, we're only adding from one side. We're taking small sections. 1, 2, add. Okay, now I want to bring it up a little bit. So I'll pull it a little tighter. 1, 2, add. So just think 1, 2, add. You can't go wrong. And you'll kind of end the braid like right at the corner of your eye there. Or that's when you'll stop going lower or higher. Probably want to finish the braid all the way out, but that's probably just where you'll stop changing the shape of it. Okay, now that I've stopped adding hair, I'll just go ahead and braid the rest. So as you can see, it's kind of a funky style, not something that you just wear out every day, like going to school or anything like that. It's very like edgy and kind of a creative style. Okay, now I'll take my elastic and secure the end. And that's how you do it. So it kind of gives the illusion that I have bangs here when I really don't. Play around with it. I would love to see what you guys come up with. But it is a really fun technique, and you can use it for so many different things. So you might as well try it and learn it how to do it. So I'll just come in close so you guys can see what it looks like. Alright guys, so a couple things to remember when you're doing this hairstyle is number one, you're only going to be adding from one side. So it's a normal French braid, but you're only adding from one side. And number two, you want to follow kind of a little rhythm to make sure you're on the right strand and like staying on the right track. So it's going to be 1, 2, add, 1, 2, add. And the third thing to remember is you're going to either add or release tension on the strand to kind of change the shape of the braid to make it go into the bang formation. And that's all there is to it. So I want to thank you again, as always. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate all the support that my friends and family and all the YouTube subscribers and viewers have been giving me for these tutorials. It's so much appreciated. It really means a lot to me, so thank you so much. Also, make sure that you like my Facebook page, facebook.com/hairstyles by Lauren Hall. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. And also, now I'm taking clients. So please come see me at Paul Mitchell The School, Costa Mesa. And you can request me by my number, which is number 246. So thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next video.